I guarantee you that these creators that are uploading videos of him, as soon as they hit upload, they might talk about it for 5 minutes afterward, but then they go on about their merry way. You are not helping someone like Tylor by doing this. You're just not. Hi, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna get right into the video, but first, before we do that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. So today's video is all about the child actor Tylor Chase. If you don't know who he is, he starred in the Nickelodeon TV show Nessie Classified School Survival Guide. If you are a younger millennial / older Gen Z, you will know who he is, or at least recognize the show. Me personally, I was born in 1990. I'm what you would call a middle child millennial, so wasn't really in Nickelodeon at that time, so I don't really remember the show. But I heard that it was a hit. Like, I know that a lot of people, especially on Reddit, I see people commenting about it, how good of a show it was. Anyway, you should have seen by now, if you have any semblance of social media, including YouTube, that videos have surfaced of him being homeless on the street. So we're gonna watch them right now. We're gonna start with this one.
Did you play on Disney Channel?
Nickelodeon.
Oh, Nickelodeon. What show is it again?
Nessie Classified School Survival.
Oh yeah, you were that kid on it, huh? Yeah. I remember you. Yeah.
Now, after looking at this video, he's obviously disheveled and he is in need of help. He seems very nice, though. That's one thing I noticed in the video. He seemed very kind when the lady was talking to him. Someone commented that he looked like he was moving away, like he didn't want to be filmed. I kind of got more of the vibe that he was just fidgety. I don't think it had anything to do with him being filmed, but it really doesn't matter. Personally, before I get any further into this, I almost didn't do this video because I don't believe that filming someone at their lowest for likes and clicks and clout is how you help someone get better. And I truly believe that this video, and actually the second video we're going to watch in a second, I believe both those people filmed for that reason. But what was the reason of filming it and then posting it online, other than you want likes and clicks and attention? It wasn't to get him help. So, and yeah, if you didn't know, a GoFundMe was started for Tylor Chase. His mother put a stop to it. The problem, the first thing you're thinking is, well, where's his family at? He has family, and they have allegedly been trying to give him help or get him help for a very long time. Tylor Chase suffers from, actually, you know what? I'm actually not clear on if it's bipolar disorder or BPD. Some people think BPD stands for bipolar disorder. It doesn't. BPD stands for borderline personality disorder, and they are two different mental illnesses. They have some similarities, but they're two different ones. So I'm pretty sure people just read BPD and thought that meant bipolar. And it doesn't. It means borderline personality disorder. I'm not clear on which one he has. It seems to be the belief that he has bipolar, but I've read also that he has borderline personality disorder. But either way, filming someone in mental distress, as he clearly seems to be, is not good for the person that you're trying to help. And then we have this video of a man giving him money, which I'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's watch the video.
Yeah, the one on Nick, right? Nickelodeon?
Yes.
What was your name? What's your name?
Tylor.
Tylor?
Curtis Mendez. Also Tylor Chase for Poetry of Hollywood. Actor, so it's the kids of Nickelodeon. Tylor Chase, one of the...
Damn, bro, how'd you get... Why are you in the streets like this? Why are you in the streets like this?
Chase Bank.
Oh, damn. Hey, you know what? I got some cash for you, bro.
I
got some cash for you.
Here in California.
Here, look.
God bless you, sir. May I give you this gift?
No, don't worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even
worry about it, bro.
You are from Persia, Syria.
Here you go, bro.
The Prince of Syria.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, bro, try to get your life better, bro. You know?
I bet star 96.7.
Yeah. No, you're good. No, go ahead, bro. Sell it to somebody else. You're good. Thank you. No, bro, you're good.
Tylor looks very humble in this video. Like I said before, he seems very kind in both of these videos. Now, this man in the second video gave him money, but he also filmed him too and then posted online. Again, it's giving, I want likes and clicks because I was a nice person for giving this man money when he's at his lowest. Didn't really seem genuine to me. Videos like this really tick me off because I think it takes away from what the true issue is that Tylor Chase needs help. And It's not that he hasn't been given help either. Like I said earlier, his mom has said that they've tried to give him resources, so he has family that's trying to work with him, but also the police department has too. Ryan Railsback worked for the police department, and they have a unit that's part of their police department where their main purpose is providing resources to people that are homeless or in need of assistance, mental health services. And according to him, I'll put it right here in the corner of the video, the article. According to him, they have offered Tylor Chase help on multiple occasions. They keep in touch with him at least once a week, and he's denying it. So I get videos like the one that I most recently watched by Maury, and I like Maury, by the way. I'm subscribed to his channel, who they do these reportings on what's in the news lately, and I kind of do the same thing. And with Tylor Chase being the big click right now, he's the subject of a lot of big channels. But the problem is that you get people like Maury and people that are filming him, like the two individuals in these TikToks, and they're doing it for clout. But then when you do things like that, you take away from what the actual issue is. So we're going to take a look really quick at this clip of Maury's video. I'm going to talk about why I have a problem with it.
So I gotta say, all right, if he sucks at managing money and he has bipolarism, why not just admit him into a mental health facility to get him straight and teach him how to manage money? You guys want to identify what's wrong with people, yet you don't want to provide solutions.
It's really easy to say, like, why isn't anyone helping him? Why is he on the street? Why did Hollywood chew him and spit him out? And then you have parents who just suck all the money up and then they leave their child to be. And we don't know if that's the case with Tylor Chase. Like, I don't doubt that Hollywood like got what they wanted for him and then got rid of him. Like, we see that case a lot in Amanda Bynes. And another one who people don't talk about a lot, but is obviously in need of mental health services as well, is Orlando Brown. Like, if you watch Orlando Brown's interview with Dr. Phil, I can't play it with the sound, but this interview that's currently playing on the screen, yeah, if you watch that where he couldn't even keep track of how many kids he had and their names and ages, you would also know that he also is in dire need of mental health services. And so we see this a lot in child star. But what I have a problem with this section of Moore's video is that we're always asking, why is no one helping? Why is no one doing anything? And in this case with Tylor, someone is, and he's saying no. And one of the hard facts, one of the hard realities that we have to accept when it comes to health services in general, especially mental health, but health services in general, and addiction, because as far as I understand, he's also suffering from addiction. You cannot help someone that does not want help. If you know the whole history of Nickelodeon and the whole thing with the foot and like, I don't want to get into it, it's gross, but if you know the whole backstory of Nickelodeon and Rob Schneider and the child stars there, you'll understand why some people are really concerned about Tylor and tracing it back to being a child actor. I mean, I do. I can understand it. At the end of the day, if he doesn't want the help, you can't help him. And it sucks saying that. And I'm saying this as someone who has had relatives that had mental health issues, who has had relatives with addiction. And not even just relatives. I had friends that have had both. I personally have never suffered from things like this. Unless you want to count my Asperger's. I am on the spectrum. But outside of that, I personally have never really had issues with things like this, never been homeless. But you really cannot help someone that does not want the help. If he is denying the help, a GoFundMe is not going to help. People have offered him resources to get to a shelter. His mom, I believe, I read an article, although I don't know how trustworthy this article is, but it's like Gulf News. I'll post it, the link in the description, that apparently she's given him several phones and he loses them. You can only give someone so many things and so many avenues and so many ways to help themselves, but if they don't take it, you can't do anything. And that's one of the harsh realities of mental health that we have to accept, because if you don't accept that, you can't even begin to try to help someone. It takes a lot of patience and it takes a lot of time. And Tylor Chase, if I was going to be a betting person, these two videos of filming him are not going to help. I don't think it's going to change the situation at all. I don't think it's going to change him getting into a shelter, getting help, because the police department was doing that way before these videos even came out, and he's still on the street. And getting out of homelessness and kicking in addition, especially when you are also fighting mental health, that's hard. That is really hard. And I had no idea what happened to him when he was a child star Nickelodeon. I'm based on things that I have heard from like that whole bit with Amanda Bynes turning out the way she did, and then like I thought it was a video of like Ariana Grande like sucking her toe when she was a teenager. That was weird. That was weird.
That's weird.
I wouldn't be surprised if his stint as a child actor has something to do with this, especially because you see him talk so proudly about it in both these videos. He mentioned it in both. And he was smiling. He seems like such a nice, kind-hearted person. And it's really sad to see that this is where he's at. And I would just encourage people, instead of making all these speculations and asking, well, why isn't anyone helping him? Why aren't we doing GoFundMe's? We need to start educating ourselves on mental health services and how to truly help someone that has a mental illness, that is suffering from addiction, and understanding that GoFundMe's can't fix everything. They just really can't. And a GoFundMe is not going to fix this young man's life. I'm sorry to tell you that. It just isn't. And I can completely understand why his mother got the GoFundMe taken down. And she should have, because it's not going to help him. What will help him is him taking the offer from the police or from his family to help him get into medical services, to get him into a shelter and get him into treatment. And if he does suffer from addiction, as far as I know, he does, in a rehab. And until that happens, throwing money at it is not going to work. Throwing money at problems does not fix everything. I know a lot of us think that it does, but it does not. And I do hope that after watching this video, it did get kind of ranty at the end. If you have someone in your life that is suffering from mental health issues or addiction, you have to be patient with them. You really do. Some people want to get help the first time. Some people don't want to get help at all. Some people will get help 5, 6, 7 years down the line. And even in those instances of when they get help, they might relapse. It's just the nature of mental illness and addiction. It just is. And I hope that Tylor Chase does take the help that the police department is offering him, that his family has offered him. And I really do hope that he gets better. And I really would like, I know this is not going to happen, but I would really like it if people would stop reposting this video for likes and clicks and clout. I know some of you might think, well, that's what you're doing. It's not what I'm doing. I wouldn't be surprised if I got downvoted on this video. And you know what? That's fine. My goal with this video is to educate people on mental health. It's not to get likes and clicks and all that other stuff. Because once you get your likes and your clicks, you just kind of move on with your life. This is Tylor's life. This is his life. He's going to go back on the streets in Hollywood, go sleep in the same spot outside, still struggling. Meanwhile, you uploaded your video, you got your likes, you got your clout, and you got your attention. And I guarantee you that these creators that are uploading videos of him, as soon as they hit upload, they might talk about it for 5 minutes afterward, but then they go on about their merry way. You are not helping someone like Tylor by doing this. You're just not. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that a GoFundMe would help him? If you do think that, I would love to hear your reasoning why. I don't think that it would, but we're all entitled to our opinions. But please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.